What's good people? Jeff Lightsey Jr. here with the Black Boss channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. It was so amazing to meet a ton of you all at the All Black National Convention that took place down in Orlando, Florida. Oh, that was awesome, and I can talk about that all day, and I'll have a separate post about that. But thank you to all of you, and I hope to reach out to all of you at some point. But today I am here to talk about Ice Cube. That's right, Mr. Cube. Cube is in the news again because Cube is someone who has morals, and Cube is someone who will never, ever, ever, no matter how much money is on the table, will be buck broken. He has proven that time and time and time again. And in this latest news, Ice Cube is turning down $9 million because he refuses to get the jab. Now, here's the thing about Ice Cube, because this is why Ice Cube is so dope. And this is why I respect Ice Cube. I'll always have respect for Ice Cube. And you just learn certain things when you're in a certain space, and when you're, I don't want to say when you're woke, right? But when you understand the way media and the way white supremacy takes place and the way it works, you start to notice little intricacies. You start to notice little things. You start to see how they word things and try to get you to flip or try to get you to think a certain way. And I'm going to show you this via an article from Yahoo.com. So Yahoo is reporting on Ice Cube turning down $9 million for a movie that's titled, quote, "Oh Hell No." That's the title of the movie, "Oh Hell No." And how Ice Cube decided, hey, I'm not with jab mandates. I almost said it. He's not with jab mandates. The producer, I'm going to paraphrase, and then we're going to read the article, and I'm going to show you how they're trying to manipulate you with certain words to make you think bad about Ice Cube, right? So Ice Cube was scheduled to be a part of this movie, "Oh Hell No." He was going to get paid $9 million reportedly. This is all reports. And allegedly, he turned it down because the movie has a jab mandate, right? Boom, it's that simple. He's like, hey, thanks, but no thanks. I don't want to get the jab. You guys have a jab mandate. I'm a pass. That seems pretty simple, doesn't it? Right? Like it's like, oh, okay. Like it's only newsworthy because of one, who it is, Ice Cube, and two, because the fact that it was $9 million. I mean, a lot of people would not turn down $9 million all for a jab. Like that's not what most people are inclined to do. But Ice Cube is set. He's financially secure. He's financially safe. He's all good. That $9 million, hey, it didn't mean that much to him. Cool. All of that sounds regular. Let's read the way that this media outlet, Yahoo News, decided to word and construct and piece together this article, because that's I just told you what it was about. And so now let's look and read this together. It says, "Oh hell no, Ice Cube reportedly walks away from $9 million movie project due to mandate." It says Ice Cube's latest project, "Oh hell no," will have to go on without them after the rapper turned actor gave a similar response when asked about taking the jab in the film's mandate. Unidentified sources close to the situation told The Hollywood Reporter that Cube refused to fulfill the request of the producers to get the jab. Subsequently, he walked away from a reported $9 million payout. Okay, all of those things are the things that I just told you. Let's get into some of the other reasons. So we skip that because it just means he was going to play it with Jack Black. It says reactions to, let's make sure, I want to make sure you can see this. Reactions, I'm right here. Reactions to the rappers reported, ooh, this is where they go, anti-jab. We're not going to say the words, but you see it right here. This is where they get to name calling, right? This is where the manipulation and the mind tricks and all the things that try to get you to think a certain way about Ice Cube starts right here. Right here is the name calling. Is what I've said this before. When people are losing arguments or trying to make you think a certain way, they just result to name calling. Period. That's it. They just result to name calling. There's nothing else to say about Ice Cube. There's nothing bad to say about him. You get to name calling. You get to name calling, and then you get to making stuff up and trying to make it one way. Okay, it says reactions to the rapper's anti-jab fell mostly into two camps. One framing the anti-jabbers as pro-choice, and the opposite side pointing out that they're to protect not only you, but those around you. But we've dispelled a lot of that, right? Like, I just went to the ABNC and listened to Dr. Christina Parks dispel these rumors. I listen to Rizza Islam dispel these things. I listen to the Minister of Wellness dispel these things. Queen Afua dispel these things, right? So there's information out there to prove that this phrase right here just simply isn't true. It just simply isn't true. But let's continue on. Then they talked about a few tweets from people, and I can't tell people what to tweet, what to think, how to think. That's cool, but I don't know if the media outlet is inclined to post that kind of stuff. But let's continue reading. It says the former NWA member has, however, so remember they framed it as him as an anti-jabber, anti-person, right? And then it says he's an anti-person, but however, it says however advocated for other forms of protection from the deadly virus in the past. Last August, he donated 2,000 face masks to the Basone College in Oklahoma, and the entertainment outlet reported. During earlier parts of the pandemic, the MC released a series of Check Yourself Before You Wreck Yourself branded t-shirts featuring him in a mask. The project was in partnership with the manufacturer Blackout. The proceeds were reportedly donated to frontline health workers. So right here is where they're trying to make him seem like a hypocrite. Do you see? Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the comments that you see what I am seeing. Please let me know that you are seeing what I am seeing. This is how they try to paint him as a villain, paint him as some sort of criminal, paint him as if he's doing something wrong because he does not want the jab. Do you please tell me you see what I am seeing? Remember they post him as an anti-vaxxer. Fuck it, I'm just going to say it. Forget it. I'm just going to say it. They tried to set you up. They said he's an anti-vaxxer, and there's a camp that are with anti-vaxxers because he decided that he doesn't want to take the shot, and that he decided that he'll turn down $9 million, and that he decided that this project was not worth his time and was not worth his integrity, was not worth his morals. So they try to set you up and tell you that, oh, he's this anti. But they say, but how can he be anti? And also, like he must believe in the virus because he donated masks and he donated money and he donated proceeds. So what is wrong with Ice Cube? This is how they set you up. This is how they set you up and try to get you thinking. Because if you're reading this and you know nothing, right? If you're reading this and you're believing everything that's being said and you're reading this and have no idea what's going on, you're like, dang, I mean, why would Ice Cube turn down the shot if he believes in the jab, if he believes in the virus and the shot is supposed to protect not just him, but the others. Because remember, that's how they framed it. The shot protects him, not only him, but others. It's like, okay, if you want protection for yourself and others, why wouldn't you just take it? You donated masks. You donated money. Why wouldn't you just take it? Right? This is how they try to set you up. But as we all know, as we all should know, and it has been reported not just by Rizza Islam or Dr. Christina Parks, who is a doctor in molecular biology, right? Like she actually knows the ingredients that go into these jabs and has said that they are not safe. I heard it from her own mouth. She actually studies the ingredients. You know, people always say, you don't know the ingredients. Well, she actually knows the ingredients that goes inside of these jabs. And she said they are not safe. And so if Ice Cube is taking advice from someone like that and looking at the numbers reported by the CDC or by the NIH, the National Institute of Health, and he makes an intelligent form, he did his due diligence and makes an intelligent informed decision and is willing to turn down money. He's willing to turn down $9 million. Then why would you frame him as if he's some criminal? Why would you frame him as if he's, working ass backwards? Like, oh, you believe in the virus, but you're not going to take the jab. No. Yeah, I believe in the virus. Yeah, I believe people are getting sick. Yeah, I even think, some of you should still wear your mask or whatever. But you can't just bully me into thinking what you think. You can't just bully me into doing something that you say. You can't just bully me with your publications to make me change my mind. Just because I don't want to do what you want me to do. It makes absolutely positively no sense. But this is how they're working. They're working overtime. Because you know what else Ice Cube did? Ice Cube also created the Contract Black America. Ice Cube also let the world know that he created the Contract Black America and that Joe Biden told him he'd meet with him after the election. Well, Joe Biden's been in office for today. We are now officially in the month of November. Joe Biden was put into office in January, and Ice Cube, from all my understanding, has yet to receive a phone call. See, the thing about, and what I love about Cube, man, what makes him so dope and so inspirational, he sees these articles. He sees these people twisting his words. He sees these people trying to paint him as a villain. He sees what's taking place. Man, Cube don't worry about none of that. It was really bad during the election. This is super subtle, right? Like, this is super subtle to try to, because media can get you to change your mind even without you even realizing it, right? Like me, because I understand what's going on, I can break that down to you and show you. I just literally just showed you how they tried to make and paint Ice Cube as this criminal, as this anti-vaxxer, as this person who doesn't know what he's doing, as this person who's doing the opposite of what he's not doing what he's preaching, right? Oh, he's donating masks and money to healthcare workers and to people during the pandemic, but he won't take the jab. What is wrong with him? He's an anti-vaxxer. No, man, we caught up to the game, man. You can't game us out of this one. You can't con us out of this one. You can't trick us, mind F us in none of this stuff. Shout out to Q, man. He continues to prove he won't be buck broken. He continues to prove that, his morals, his values, what he believes in, he's going to stand up for what he believes in. You can't buy him. He's an owner. You can't buy him. And that deserves nothing but the utmost respect from our community. That deserves nothing but the utmost respect from our community. Salute to Q, man. That's all I got today. Once again, I'm Jeff Lighty Jr. with the Black Boss Channel and Victory Formation. Thank you guys for tuning in. Follow me on Instagram at JLighty7. I post content on there all the time. And thank you for all of those who I saw at the All Black National Convention. I hope to see even more of you all at next year's. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Peace.